Hey everybody, Jeffrey Goodman, Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, just trying to hang in there and get through the day again. And we've got the second game of our doubleheader. Between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. And Kathy Harden has arrived, thank goodness. Oh, how are you? I slept a little late today. The coffee is ready. And when I get back, I'll go over the lineups. Oh, that is good coffee. This is the second game of a doubleheader. Rhodes Scholar has arrived. He's for the Giants. In our first game, the Giants led 4-1 going into the bottom of the ninth. Tony Perez led off with a home run. And then Bench scored on a ground ball to make it 4-3, but they pulled out of it. Don McMahon came in for Juan Marichal to save it. Clay Karl got the loss. And Marichal wins his 24th. And the Giants are now 6 1/2 games behind the first place Braves with a win here and a sweep of this doubleheader. The Giants can make it 6 games. And now let's go through our lineups here in the second game of this doubleheader here. Leading off for the Giants in right is Bobby Bonds. Ron Hunt at second base, batting second. Willie Mays will play in this second game. He didn't play in the first. He'll be in center field. Willie McCovey, cleanup hitter at first. Jim Ray Harden left, batting fifth. Don Mason batting sixth at third base. Batting seventh, Hal Lanier at short. And catching is Bob Barton, batting eighth. The pitcher, batting ninth, Bob Bolin with 5 wins. Oh, good coffee. For the Cincinnati Reds, it's the exact lineup they had in the first game. Pete Rose leading off in right. Bobby Tolan batting second in center. Alex Johnson batting third in left. Tony Perez, the cleanup hitter at third. Johnny Bench catching both games and batting fifth. Batting sixth, Lee May. Batting seventh, he's at first. Batting 7th, Tommy Helms at second. Batting 8th is Woody Woodward at shortstop. And the pitcher with 3 wins, a left-hander, Jerry Arrigo. And in just a minute or so, I expect the Reds to take the field. We're in Crosley Field. Oh. The weather is very cool here in Studio B. So cool that I have put on a pair of sweatpants. Excuse me. And welcome, folks. Jeffrey Gooderman from Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, doing the best I can right now. And we are in Crosley Field broadcasting. Second game of a doubleheader. Giants won the first one 4-3. In a very tight game. Marichal got his 24th win of the season. And the Cincinnati Reds take the field. Jerry Arrigo on the mound. Catching him as bench, it's Lee May at first, Helms at second, Woodward at short, Perez at third, outfield left to right, Alex Johnson, Bobby Tolan, and Pete Rose. It's the exact lineup from the first game. Oh, that is good coffee. Here's Bobby Bonds to lead it off. Bonds went 0 for 4 and a walk in the first game. And Arrigo is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Bonds. That's 2-9, and he struck him out. Arrigo, the left-hander. And there's one away. Here's Ron Hunt now. May's on deck. The pitch from Adigo. It's 1-8. It's hit well by Hunt. Oh my! And Hunt hits it out of here. Oh my! Ron Hunt with a home run to make it 1-0 Giants. Oh my! Very unexpected. He's not a big home run hitter. He only had 3. I can bet you that he's a WW. Oh my, oh my. Ron Hunt caught a fastball from Adigo. Let's look at it again. 1-8 against the left-hander. Of course he's WW, but he's got something on his card. And it was 1-7 with a 1. And Rhodes Scholar calling for the pressure here. And let me enter that, please. Whew. For Ron Hunt, that's his first home run of the season. What a way to start the inning here. And the Giants get off to a 1-0 lead. And here's Willie Mays. One out, nobody on. Bonds struck out, and then Hunt with the home run. Adigo is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Mays. That's 110 left-handed. Tap back to Adigo. He fields it and throws it to May, 2 away. For Willie McCovey. That's a strike call to McCovey. That's 2-8 left-handed, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. 1 run on the home run by Ron Hunt. After a half, it's Giants 1, and the Reds are coming up. Bobby Bolin takes the mound. Leading it off for the Reds will be Rose. Rose switch hitter batting left against Bolin. Okay, Bolin is ready. And here's the pitch to Rose. 310 right-handed. It's a base hit up the middle for Rose. That'll bring up Bobby Tolan. Bolin from the stretch. That's 4-8 left-handed. He walked him. So Bolin puts 2 on here with no outs in the bottom of the first. And Alex Johnson is the batter. Okay, Johnson steps in, right-handed hitter. First and second, nobody out. Here's Bolin. 1-6 right-handed. It's a base hit to left. This could score Rose. Rose rounding third. One to 16, plus 2, they'll let him score, and they will hold the runners. And it's a tie ball game now. First and second, still nobody out. Tony Perez, the batter. Okay, here's Bolin now from the stretch. The pitch to Perez. That's 6-9 right-handed, fly ball right. And that's going to be for Bonds. He makes the catch, throws it in, and the runners hold. So it's 1 out for Bench. Pitch to Bench, 6'4", right-handed, fly ball center X. That's going to be for Mays. Mays a 2-8. We welcome Charles Caracciolo. He's a 2-8, 16-2. That'll be an F3. 4-6-8, he's a 2. He's an 8. 8-8. It's going to be an F3 plain, and it is a fly to center to Mays, and the runners hold. 2-away. And Charles Caracciolo, would you like to coach third for any team here? We invite anybody to coach third base for one of the teams. It's first and second, 2 outs. Here's Lee May now. Bolin trying to get out of this with 1 run. And the pitch to May. That's 1-7 right-handed, and he grounds it to second, no one being held. Fielded by Hunt, he throws to McCovey, and the side is out. But the Reds pick up a game-tying run here in the bottom of the first. And after one, it's all tied up here at 1. Here's Jerry Arrigo on the mound. Too reckless, okay. We appreciate that admission, Charles. And that's the way we'll do it here. Top of the second here, tied at 1. Jim Ray Hart will lead it off for the Giants. Arrigo on the mound. He gets the sign from bench. And the pitch to Hart. That is 6-4. Right-handed, grounds to short X. That'll be Woodward, 330. For 3. It's an S1. E30, 5-8-10. It's going to be a clean S1 base hit to lead it off for Hart. So Hart is on. And that brings up Don Mason. Arrigo now from the stretch. The pitch to Mason. 6-10 left-handed, pops it up to first for Lee May. Oh, and he makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Hal Lanier. Lanier bumped up to the 7th spot with Barton, the catcher, batting 8th. Arrigo now. The pitch to Lanier. 1-9, left-handed, grounds it to second. Helms steps on the bag, throws to Lee May for the double play. So the side is retired. No runs. The single by Hart. He was doubled up, none left on. We're heading to the bottom of the second. All tied up here at 1. Oh, good coffee. Here's Tommy Helms to lead it off. Bolin now. The pitch to Helms. 6-9 right-handed, fly ball right field. 4 Bonds, 1 down. Woody Woodward steps into the batter's box. Arrigo on deck. Here's Bolin. And the pitch to Woodward. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. There's a base hit for Woodward. Woodward on first with one out, and Adigo coming up. He's a debunter. Here's Bolin. That's 410. He's a left-handed hitter, and he struck him out. First strikeout by Bolin today, 2 away for Pete Rose. With Woodward on first and 2 away. Bolin now. Rose switch hitter batting left. 6-3, left-handed. It's a fly to left. That's going to be Hart, 416. That'll be a 9-4. Oh, that's going to be an S2. Oh, my. E16. 5-10-16. It's going to be a base hit, and Woodward will go to third. It's second hit for Rose. And now Bobby Tolan comes up in a situation. Tolan walked in the first. It's Rose on first, Woodward on third, 2 down. Here's Bolin, trying to get out of this. And the pitch to Tolan. 5-6, left-handed. Oh, it's a base hit up the middle for Tolan. Woodward scores. That makes it 2-1. Rose rounding second will hold. It's 1-18, -3, 1-15. It doesn't matter. He will hold with first and second. Reds now take a 2-1 lead, and Alex Johnson is the batter. Oh, Johnson singled. Rose home in the first. Here's the pitch from Bolin. That's 6-3 right-handed. Another fly ball to left. That Hart could be dangerous out there. 4-16. That's going to be 12-4. It's an F1. E16, 4-8-9. And he makes the catch. Oh, with Giant fans holding their breath, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run for the Reds here in the bottom of the second on 3 singles and 2 left on. We've gone 2. It's 2-1 Reds. I need to use the lavatory if you don't mind. And when I'm finished, we will get back to this ball game. My name, Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Oh, it's good coffee. Wow. Hey, we're back here, Studio B. Two to one ball game. Arrigo takes the mound. And Bob Barton will lead it off for the Giants with Bolin on deck and then top of the order. Here's Arrigo now. He's ready. The wind-up and the pitch to Barton. That's a 5-9 right-handed. It's hit well. But he has W power. 5-9. And he's actually fortunate that it's a double. That it's a higher number. You know about that. So Barton with a lead-off double. He hit 170. He did have two doubles in the season. Bolin is the batter now. He's a C bunter. The tying run on second to lead it off here. Bolin a 6 NR. Barton on second, no outs. Arrigo. The pitch to Bolin. That's 4-6 right-handed, and he walked him. First and second with nobody out, and it's Bobby Bonds who struck out in the first. Hunt on deck. Okay, Arrigo from the stretch. And the pitch to Bonds. That's 4-7 right-handed, and he walked him to load the bases. The bases are full of Giants. Nobody out. Arrigo in trouble here. Ron Hunt, the batter. He homered in the first. His first of the season. Here's Arrigo now. Full windup now. The pitch to Hunt. 6-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. It's going to be Woodward to Helms to May, and it's a double play. Barton scores, though. And that will tie up the ball game. Bolin on third. No run batted in. But the Giants will take it. We'll take that, right? Rhodes Scholar will take that. But that broke up that bases loaded, no outs. It's 2 outs now with Bolin on third. 1 in for Willie Mays. Mays tapped back to Arrigo in the first. Here's Arrigo now. And the pitch to Mays. 5-8. Right-handed. Oh, it's a base hit for Mays. Oh, a clutch 2-out single for Willie Mays, bringing Bolin home. And the Giants take a 3-2 lead. Oh, my. You talk about clutch hitting, and a pretty piece of hitting by the great Willie Mays. It was 2 outs with Bolin on third, and the single by Mays ties the ball game, puts the Giants ahead 3-2. Now Mays on first, 2 down. Here's Stretch McCovey. Some exciting baseball early on here. McCovey struck out in the first. Here's Adigo now. That's 2-2 left-handed. Oh, he hit him. Oh, he hit him. So it's first and second. McCovey's all right. He shakes it off. Adigo out of control here in the third. And here's Jim Ray Hart now. First and second, 2 down, clutch situation here for Hart, who singled in the second, was out in a double. Adigo trying to get out of this. And the pitch to Hart. That is 110 left-handed. Oh, it's smacked to right field. Extra bases down the line. It's going to be a double for Hart. Mays scores. McCovey will hold at third. And that's 3 runs in this inning. Action in the Reds bullpen. There is action in the bullpen, and it is Dennis Rybant, and we have the card thanks to the great Rhodes Scholar. Rhodes Scholar helping so much. He labels it so it's so easy to find. He's a right-handed pitcher, not too bad. He's actually pretty good. He had a split season with 2 teams. Rybant, the right-hander, warming in the bullpen. He pitched in this game in real world. Really getting smacked here, Adigo, allowing 3 runs. It's going to be Mason with 2 outs. He'll get 1 chance here to try to get Don Mason. Three big runs. Okay, Adigo now. Here's the pitch to Mason. That's going to be 6-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. That will be Woodward 330. That's going to be 15-3. It's a G1, E30, 5-10-11. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. But 3 big runs for the Giants here in the top of the third on an interesting inning. 3 hits, 2 doubles, a hit by pitch, a walk, 2 walks, and 2 left on. Middle of the fourth, it's now a 4-1 ball game, 4-2 ball game, I'm sorry. And Bolin comes in to try to hold the lead. Here's Perez now to lead it off for the Reds. 4-2 Giants, bottom of the third. Get some coffee here. Okay, Bolin is ready. Perez in the box. He flew to right in the first. Reds down by 2. Here's the pitch from Bolin. Yeah, 3-4, and he grounds it to second. Hunt has it, throws to McCovey, 1 away. Here's Bench. Bench flew to center in the first. Bolin now. And the pitch. That's 2-9 right-handed. It's hit well by Bench. Oh, hit to left. Back goes hard. It's gone. Bench hits a solo home run. He was due. Look at it again. 2-9. Right-handed home. Oh, wait, ballpark effect. Oh, ballpark effect. Lord, I got to get back in the habit of that. Bench a right-handed hitter in Cincinnati. It's a short porch there, but let's see. It's going to be home run 1 to 12, home run 1 to 13. It is gone. It is gone. It's a little premature there, but it turns out it was right. Bench with the home run. That makes it a 4-3 game. Got to get back in that habit of those diamonds. Look for diamonds. For Bench, that's home run number 19. I think he had 26. That's home run number 19 for Bench. Here comes Lee May now. 1 out, nobody on. 4-3 game. Lots of hitting in the game. Lots of action thus far. Lee May grounded to second in the first. Here's Bolin. And the pitch to May. That's 4-6 right-handed. Pops it up to short for Lanier. And that's 2 outs for Tommy Helms. Okay, Bolin. The windup and the pitch to Helms. That's 6-9 right-handed. Fly ball right. That's for Bonds. He's right under it. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. But another run for Cincinnati on a solo home run by Johnny Bench, his 19th of the year. And we've gone 3. It's a 4-3 ball game. And Adigo, after getting hit badly there in the third, he's going to come out. They're going to give him a chance. His first endurance would be the 6th. It's Hal Lanier to lead it off. It'll be Lanier, Barton, and Bolin here in the Giants' top of the 4th. And it is a 4-3 game. Here's Adigo now. The pitch to Lanier. That's 2-10. Left-handed, grounds it to second. Helms scoops it, throws to May, 1 away. Now Bob Barton, the big double to lead off that 3-run third. Here's Adigo now. Whoo, and the pitch to Barton. That's 1-3 with some of a hair in there. Against the left-hander, and he hit him. Oh, my. It's the second hit by pitch by Adigo. Barton takes first. It was a 1-3 left-handed. And Bobby Bolin is the batter. We ignore plus injury, folks. We follow the exact lineups using Baseball Reference. But we can deviate. We don't deviate generally, but we strategize how we our own way, of course. That's where it ends. We also, the relievers who we used in real world are used as guidelines only, not necessities. Here's Bolin now. And that way the injuries are built into the replay. It's Barton on first, 1 down, Bolin at the plate. Here's Adigo. And that's 4-5 right-handed, and he flies it to left for Alex Johnson, who makes the catch. 2 away. And that'll bring up Bonds, who struck out and walked. It's Barton on first. He was hit by a pitch. The second hit by pitch by Adigo. He hit McCovey in the third. The pitch to Bonds. That's 3-3 left-handed. It's a base hit. Barton rounds second, goes to third. It was cut off nicely by Tolan out in center. It's first and third, 2 outs for Ron Hunt. Hunt 1 for 2. He had the solo home run in the first, grounded into a double in the second. Mays on deck. There you go. Trying to get out of this again. And the pitch to Hunt. 2-8, left-handed. It's a base hit by Hunt. Barton comes home. Second run batted in by Hunt today. It was a 2-8. And Willie Mays is due up first and third. They're going to keep him in there, Adigo. Boy, they have patience. It's 5-3 now. He's due up next inning. Rybant warming. Here's Mays. Mays 1 for 2. Adigo, the pitch to Mays. That's 5-8 right-handed. That's going to be it for Adigo. It's a base hit. Adigo allows a single. Bonds comes home. Hunt goes to third, and that's it. Here comes Clyde King. I think he was the manager. Out. He's waving for Rybant. And it was a short Adigo, go, bye-bye. We were very patient with him. It's 5-8. There'll be a little break in the action here. Adigo pitched 3 2/3. He's the loser of records thus far. He allowed 8 hits. He walked 2, hit 2, and struck out 2. And he has allowed 6 runs thus far. It's going to be Dennis Ryband. Thanks to Rhodes Scholars sending me that card. So Ryband comes in. He's taking his warm-ups here. He is a right-hander. And he'll face the lefty McCovey. It's first and third, 2 outs. It's now 6-3. I'll have to see who's warming for the Reds right now to see if Culver would be available. Ryband is ready now. He's going to face McCovey. Here in the top of the 4th, 2 outs. First and third. Here's Ryband, the windup, and the pitch to McCovey. Dave Bristol is the Reds manager. Thank you, sir. It was Bristol who came out. I don't know where I came off with Clyde King. I was thinking of the Giants. The pitch to McCovey, 5-8 against the left-hander. It's a grounder to second X. That will be for Helms, 223. That's a 6-2. It's a G2 pound. Infield is back. 6, 7, 8. Helms 23. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, a hit by pitch. We're in the middle of the 4th. It's 6-3 ball game, and Bolin comes out. And here's Woody Woodward to lead it off. I don't see anybody in the on-deck circle yet. Thank you, Kurt Miller. Okay, here's Bolin. The pitch to Woodward. That's 1-4 right-handed. He taps it back to Bolin, and he throws it to McCovey, 1 out. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Unfortunately, Ryband comes in just for the 3rd. And we'll have to see who's eligible to pitch. There's people warming. Let's see who's going to hit here with 1 out, nobody on. It will be Chico Ruiz. Chico is a switch hitter. He'll be batting left. Sort of an obligatory pinch hitter. Not that I think it's going to really make or break the chances, but you never know. Here's Bolin now. 1 out, nobody on. Chico, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 3-8 right-handed, and he singles up the middle for Chico. So there you go. Chico singles. He's got good speed. A 3-8 single off Bolin. Back to the top of the order, Pete Rose now. 2 for 2, singled twice. Here's Bolin from the stretch. The pitch to Rose. 3-3 right-handed, fly ball. Oh, that's a ballpark. It's a fly out to right. Rose, switch hitter, left-handed hitter. Oh, that looks good. It is a base hit for Rose. A single, 1 asterisk. His third of the game. And Chico goes to second. So it's first and second, 1 out. Boland's had his trouble. He's allowed 1 run each of the first 3 innings. Here's Bobby Tolan. Walked and singled. 1 out, 2 on. Boland. The pitch to Tolan. 2-5 right-handed. And that is a liner to second, caught by Hunt. Nice catch by Ron Hunt, 2 away. On a 2-5 right-handed. And it's up to Alex Johnson in a situation here. Boland trying to get out of this. His first endurance is the 6th. Here's Boland now. The pitch to Johnson. That'll be 5-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. That's the second strikeout for Boland. No runs. 2 hits, both left on. We've gone 4, and it's a 6-3 game. We're going to take a little break here as I try to figure out who's going to come in to pitch. I see Granger would be available. But I don't think so. We're going to just take a break and let me go figure it out. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We've gone 4 at 6-3 Giants. It's going to be a new pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds. We'll figure that out in just a couple minutes. And we'll be back. Well, it's sometimes you have to make decisions that are not fun. It's going to be Pedro Ramos with a 5.23 ERA. He did have 72 innings pitched in relief, and he's certainly do up rather than trying to bring someone like Culver or somebody else out of order who's tired. So, and they're too far behind to bring in Granger. Karl pitched the first game. Jackson is worse. Ryban has already been used. So Pedro Ramos, the right-hander for the Reds, is on his way from the bullpen. And he will pitch to the Giants in the top of the 5th. Here's Pedro Ramos now on the mound, taking his warm-ups. And when he's done, it'll be the Giants top of the 5th, Hart, Mason, and Lanier. I'm going to get some coffee and we'll get back to this ball game. Kurt Miller notes that on February 9th, 1972, Chico Ruiz drove his car into a sign pole in San Diego and died at age 33 before joining the Royals. Wow. Lord, I had no idea, Kurt Miller. And we appreciate that. Chico Ruiz, a very untimely death. And Chico Ruiz is one of a number of players who died during their careers. And now he belongs to the H's. Oh. Thank you, Kurt Miller. Pedro Ramos is ready. And Ramos will face Hart, Mason, and Lanier top of the 5th here. It's a 6-3 ball game. Ramos is the 3rd pitcher for the Reds. And here comes Jim Ray Hart to lead it off. Jim Ray, 2 for 2, a single and a double. Giants by 3 here, top of the 5th. Pedro is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hart. That's 3-3 right-handed. Taps it to first. May has it. And he'll take it to the bag, 1 away. Pedro with a very juicy ERA. It's over 5. Here's Don Mason now. Mason 0 for 2, 1 out, nobody on. Lanier on deck. Here's Ramos. And the pitch to Mason. That's going to be 4-3 left-handed. Fly ball right X. That'll be for Rose, a 1-4. (7-1). F2. E4. 6-12 4T. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. Here's Hal Lanier, switch hitter, batting left against Pedro. Pedro gets the sign from bench. He's into his windup. And the pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 5-7, switch hitter batting left. It's a fly to center, and Mays has it. And he makes the catch for a 1-2-3 for Pedro. So we're in the middle of the 5th. It's 6-3 Giants. And Bobby Bolin comes on out. He's allowed 3 runs in 4 innings. His first endurance is the 6th. Oh, good coffee. Tony Perez to lead it off. It'll be Perez, Bench, and May, the heart of the order. Here's Bolin. Pitch to Perez. That is a 1-9 right-handed. It's hit well into the gap for Tony. And that'll be a double. A leadoff double. It was 1-9 right-handed. Look at that. Home run 1-2. Double the rest. It was a 20, so no doubt about it. Perez on second. Here's Bench now. Homered. Solo in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Giants 6, Reds 3. Bolin has had his troubles today. Herbal and Lindsay are available. McMahon pitched in the first game. We'll count him out. Here's Bolin now. And the pitch to Bench. That's going to be 5-9 right-handed. He struck him out. The 3rd for Bolin. And here comes Big Lee May. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, Lord. Here's Bolin from the stretch. And the pitch to May. That's 1-8 right-handed. It's a base hit by May. 2 asterisks. Tony on his horse comes home. And he doesn't have great speed. A single by Lee May on a 1-8 right-handed. And that's going to make it a 6-4 ball game. Here's Tommy Helms now. And suddenly there is action in the Reds bullpen. In the Giants bullpen. I'm sorry. It's Ron Herbal, a right-hander. Warming. Here comes Helms now with May on first, 1 out. Bolin from the stretch. The pitch to Helms. That's 4-7 right-handed. It's a fly ball to center. It's a can of corn for Mays. And he makes the catch, and May holds. 2 away for Woody Woodward. Already, Ramos on deck. Here's the pitch to Woodward. That's 1-6 right-handed, and he struck him out. So that is the 4th strikeout for Bolin, retires the side. Ramos will come out to pitch the top of the 6th. It's 1 run, though. And after 5, it's a 6-4 ball game. And here's Pedro now. He retired the side in order in the 5th. It will be Barton, Bolin, and then top of the order, Bonds. Here in the top of the 6th. His first endurance would be next inning. I don't think there will be one for Pedro. Looking like a pinch hitter for in the bottom of the 6th if he gets through this inning. Oh, that's good coffee. Lord. And here's Barton now. He doubled and hit by a pitch, scored both times. Pedro now is ready. And the pitch to Barton. That's 4-5 right-handed, grounds to short X. Lanier at 229. 4-2. G3. E29, 6-9-11. Oh, and he boots it. Oh. Oh, my Lord, I made a mistake here. I was looking at Lanier, and we're going to have to go back for a replay on all of this. This current die will hold on the the error call, and we're going to have to go look and see what the play was on the ground ball, which with Ramos pitching would be to Woodward, not Lanier. So we're going back here, and this is now an instant replay. There will be one for Pedro. Looking like a pinch hitter for in the bottom of the 6th if he gets through this inning. This is a replay. Looking for the dice roll. And here's Barton now. He doubled and hit by a pitch, scored both times. Pedro now is ready. And the pitch to Barton. That's going to be a 4-5 right-handed, grounds to short X. Now this is where it's on this roll. Lanier at 229. That was the error. Okay, it's a 4, Woodward a 4-3. It's going to be an S1. Oh my, what a difference. And now we come back to the roll in real time on the error range. Woodward E30. That's going to be a 6-9-11. E30. And it's just a clean S1. to lead it off with a base hit. So that is rectified. Barton is on. And look at that, Bobby Bolin is coming out to hit. They're hoping that he will get his shit together. It's 6-4, Barton on first. Here's Pedro now. Bolin a 6NR, Pedro from the stretch. 2-6, and he struck him out. That's the first by Pedro, 1 down. And here comes Bobby Bonds. Clyde King staying with his pitcher, Bolin. We're in the top of the 6th. It's Barton on first. A ground ball got past Woodward for a single, 1 out. They lead by 2. Bonds 1 for 2, struck out, walked, and singled. Pedro. That's 3-9, right-handed. It's hit deep by Bobby. Oh, Lord, it's gone. A 2-run home run by Bobby Bonds. A 3-9. Oh, ballpark effect. Oh, my ballpark effect. I take that back. 3-9 ballpark. He's a right-handed hitter in Cincinnati. Right-handed. It's gone. Bobby Bonds with a 2-run home run off Pedro. And it was on his own card. Whew. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. A 2-run blast by Bobby Bonds. Let's put this in the books. Oh, Lord Almighty. For Bonds, it's number 34. And that ties him for second in the National League with Willie Stargell. I don't know if you all can see this. It's real time. McCovey leads with 45. And now Bonds ties with Stargell at 34 home runs. Ramos staying in. He's due up next inning. They'll see if he can get out of this. Here's Ron Hunt now. One out, nobody on. Hunt 2 for 3. He had a home run in the first. Here's the pitch to Hunt. That's 2-6 right-handed. He walked him. Pedro's first endurance would be the second inning. Here's Mays now. Hunt on first, 1 down. Mays 2 for 3. Ramos from the stretch. 5-9 right-handed, fly ball center for Tolan. He makes the catch. It's 2 away now. And here's Stretch. The game's opened up here, 8-4, Giants. Top of the 6th. McCovey struck out, hit by a pitch, and grounded to second. Ramos. And the pitch to McCovey. That's 3-6. And it's a base hit. Oh, first and second, 2 outs. They're going to keep him in here. No use. Taking him out now. Here's Jim Ray Hart. First and second, 2 down. Pedro trying to get out of this. Hart is 2 for 3. And the pitch to Ramos. That is 2-8 right-handed. Grounds it to second, no one being held. Helms has it, throws to May, and the side is out. But 2 more runs for the Giants. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's 8-4 Giants. And Bolin comes out for his first endurance inning, and they will be a hitter here for, of course, Ramos, who pitched 2 innings. He allowed 3 hits, including a 2-run home run to Bonds. He walked 1, struck out 1, 2 runs. And I'm very sorry to the Reds fans, but Jack Fisher pitched, can pitch. He came in relief. He's got a 5.50 ERA. Jack Fisher is warming. I believe he was a previous Met. It'll be Jimmy Stewart leading it off, pinch hitting to lead it off. Pinch hitting for Ramos. Here's Stewart now, switch hitter. Batting left against Bolin. This is his first endurance inning. Bolin into his windup. And the pitch to Stewart. That is a 4-4 switch hitter batting left. It's a grounder to short. This one will be for Lanier, 229. Oh, that's a 1-2. It's going through for an S1 base hit. He's E29, 5'9", 10. And it is a single, a pinch hit single by Jimmy Stewart. So Stewart is on. His speed is fine. We'll get some more coffee after this half inning. Pete Rose now. Rose 3 for 3, 3 singles, scored a run. Bolin in his first endurance inning. Action in the Giants bullpen. It's Ron Herbal warming. Here's Bolin. And the pitch to Rose. That's 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Bolin. He forces Stewart at second, and Rose is on first. One out for Tolan now. Tolan walked, singled, and popped to second. Reds down by 4 here. And the pitch to Tolan. 2 bobbies here. That's 4-6, left-handed, fly ball center for Mays. 2 outs. And Alex Johnson comes up with Rose on first, 2 down. Bolin and the pitch. 6'9", right-handed, fly ball right for Bonds. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bolin gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. In his first endurance inning, he still has endurance. We've gone 6 here. It's 8-4 Giants, and there's going to be a new pitcher, Jack Fisher. Jack Fisher for the Reds. Let me get myself together, folks. I will be back in just about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Oh, Bolin keeps on rolling. Oh, I love it. Kathy Harden, the poet. Bolin keeps on rolling. This is the second game of a doubleheader, folks. Giants came into the doubleheader 7 behind the first place Braves, who won already on this date, September 8. And with a win here, they can cut it down to 6, which is so important for them to stay in this race. Fisher will be the 4th pitcher for the Reds. It's 8-4 San Francisco. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Indeed, Kathy Harden. In friggin' deed. Well, the coffee is down to, I have half a cup left. It's hot, but I will not put any milk in it because just need to get this heat of the coffee. I am very inclined to make another pot just for the hell of it. Really am. Went through that so quickly. Hello everybody, it's Jeffrey Goodham and I'm in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale. It's breezy, sunny and breezy here. Cool enough to turn off the AC, open a window, and just enjoy the natural air. And we've got a very, I don't know, something just a little strange about this ball game. Jack Fisher, who I believe was on the Mets, I'm not sure when. I don't think he was an original Met, has come in. He's the fourth pitcher, and he's taken his warm-ups. Fisher pitched, I don't remember exactly when, but I think it was September 10. I looked ahead and we sure could use him right now. It will be Mason, Lanier, and Barton in the top of the seventh. It's 8-4. Here's Mason now, left-handed hitter, to lead it off for the Giants. Okay, Fisher is ready. Mason 0 for 3 today. And the pitch from Fisher. That's 1-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Mason. Mason leads off with a single. Right up the middle, over Helms' head. Could not get that. And here's Hal Lanier now. Barton on deck. Barton's had a good game. He's 2 for 2 and hit by a pitch, scored 3 runs. Ho-ho, and he's a 170 hitter. Lanier facing Fisher now. From the stretch, and the pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 4-4, switch hitter batting left, catcher X. That'll be bench, a 1-3. 17-1. What the hell? It's a G2. Looks like a little dribbler in front of the plate. 5'8", He's a 3. Looks like he's going to get this on a G2 dribbler with a runner on first, and he throws it to second to force Mason. So Lanier is on with 1 out. Nice play by bench. And here comes Bob Barton. What a game. A 170 hitter. And he's 2 for 2, hit by a pitch, scored 3 runs today. Here's Barton now at the plate. Fisher from the stretch. That's going to be 2-4. Right-handed, flies to center X. That'll be for Tolan. A 3-11. 16-3. F2. E11. 6-9-10. And it's going to be a clean F2 fly out, and Lanier holds. So it's 2 outs. The runner on second would have had the option to tag. The runner on third would have tagged. And here's Bolin now. They're staying with Bolin. It's 2 outs, Lanier on first. Bolin a 6 NR. He's walked and scored, flew to left and fanned. Fisher and the pitch. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Catcher X again for bench. 1-3. 5-1. It's a P/P. I don't know if that means a pop-up. It's 16. He's a E316. Oh, it's a PPE1. Oh, a rare error. The batter hits a squib out in front of the plate, and bench can't handle it. Lanier goes to second, bench charged with an error. And it happens, folks, even the best of them. It was a squibber, and that is the first error of this ball game. So it's first and second, 2 outs, and here's Bonds. Bonds with the 2-run home run in the 5th. He's 2 for 3. Struck out, walked, singled, and scored. Fisher trying to get out of this. First and second, 2 down. And here's Fisher now. That is 4-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. So that's the side. Fisher gets out of it. It's no runs. Whoops. 1 hit, the error by bench on the squibber, and 2 left on. And we're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch now. And it will be Bolin coming out, and guess what? It's coffee time. Kathy Harden, it's coffee time. I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna make an 8-cup. So if you all don't mind, no reason why I need to be without one of my drugs of choice here. We will take a little break. It takes about a good 2-3 minutes to get the coffee going. We hope you've been enjoying this ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I am in studio. It's coffee time, Kathy Harden. I'm in Studio B. It's cool. It might warm up a little this afternoon. Let me go make some coffee, and I'll be back. Middle of the 7th inning stretch, 8-4, San Francisco over the Reds. The coffee is brewing, and I appreciate all of your patience. I'll sneak a cup. I made an 8-cup instead. I'm looking at maybe an early afternoon game with coffee. Again. If you'd like to look ahead on our schedule, we are on September 8 in our 1969 replay. The date is always in the upper right-hand corner of any given game. And we skipped Minnesota at California, which is very rare. It's only the third or fourth time I've ever skipped a game in the order as set forth by Baseball Reference. It just means that we'll go back to that game. It's a snoozer. It's going to be Jim Perry for the Twins and Rudy May for the Angels. And I am sorry to say, Rod Carew pinch hit. So Carew, I can pinch hit with Carew. I'll tell you, if he's good enough to pinch hit, he could be a good enough to start. He starts on September 9 against the Angels, so looks like he had just a little recurrence of his injury, and he'll be back. Again, these injuries are built into the schedule. Rodney will have to shake off the rust again, Kathy Harden notes. My hope is he hasn't rusted too much. He's been out for about 3 games since he came out after having been out for about, 2-3 weeks. So we're hoping the rust is minimal. Well, Bobby Bolin keeps on rolling here, having allowed 4 runs in 6 innings, but the Giants lead at 8-4. Clyde King has stayed with Bolin, and he's going to pitch his second endurance inning. He has endurance, and it will be Perez, Bench, and May, the heart of the order, in the bottom of the 7th with the Reds down by 4. I'm going to sneak a cup if it's okay with all of you as this coffee brews, and we're getting ready. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. That's more like it. That's more freaking like it. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman from Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's the bottom of the seventh. Reds trail by 4. Bobby Bolin has gone all the frickin' way. And it will be Perez, Bench, and May here with the Reds down by 4. Oh, good coffee. Here's Perez stepping in the batter's box. He's 1 for 3, doubled and scored in the 5th. Here's Bolin's second endurance inning. He has endurance. He's fresh. Let me put it that way. Here's Bolin now. The pitch to Perez. That's 5-7. Right-handed, struck him out. So maybe Bolin, that's his 5th strikeout. Maybe he's going to settle down here in the late innings. Now Bench comes up 1 for 3, had the solo home run in the 3rd. Or Fadigo. Bolin gets the sign from Barton. The pitch to Bench. 4-7 right-handed, fly ball center for Mays. 2 outs. Here's Lee May now. Bolin into his windup and the pitch to May. 4-10 right-handed. Oh, flies to center, deep but playable by Mays. In a sea of trouble, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bolin. So that's a nice change here for Bolin in the later innings. We've gone 7. It's 8-4. Here's Jack Fisher in his 2nd inning of relief. He got into trouble but got out of it in the 7th. It'll be Hunt, Mays, and McCovey for the Giants. Giants 8, Reds 4. 2nd game of a double. Giants took the first one 4-3. Marichal won his 24th. McMahon with the save. Oh, that's good coffee. Woo! Mays with the basket catch, Kurt Miller notes. Absolutely. The legendary basket catch. Here's Ron Hunt now leading it off. Hunt 2 for 3, homered in the 1st. Had a single in the 4th. He's knocked in 2. Hunt leading it off, top of the 8th. Here's Fisher. And the pitch to Hunt. That is 6-8. Right-handed, and that's a drive hit out to right. And Rose can't get to it. It's rolling to the wall, and Hunt is in with a double. Boy, what a game for Ron Hunt. 3 for 4, a home run, a single, and a double. If there were time, he'd be eligible for a cycle here. He also walked, grounded into a double play. He's 3 for 4. A leadoff double by Hunt. Here's Mays now. Mays 2 for 4. Here's Fisher now from the stretch. And the pitch to Mays. That's 6-9 right-handed. That's hit well by Mays into the gap. And it's going to be another double. Hunt rounding 3rd, comes home. 3rd run batted in for Mays today, so it's a Willie Mays day. Oh, Mays really Great to have him back in the lineup. Look at it again. It was a 6-9 right-handed. And that just hit the wall, almost went over. Action in the Reds bullpen. Some of you may say, well, that's unfair. You're pitching the shit pitchers. I don't have anyone else to pitch. I could bring Granger in, but not in a 9-4 ball game. It's going to be little Al Jackson with a juicy 6.81 ERA. Little Al Jackson. Was he Little Al Jackson? Yeah, I think it was Jackson who was called that. Jackson is a left-handed pitcher. He's warming. Here's McCovey. I think it was Kurt Miller who noted a pitcher who allowed something like 17 runs in a game and was allowed to pitch. So, you know, I could always think of that. McCovey 1 for 3, hit by a pitch and singled. We're in the top of the 8th. Back-to-back doubles by Hunt and Mays. 3-6, 3-5, 7-8. It's 9-4. Here's the pitch to McCovey. 2-6, and he walked him. And the fans are starting to boo. They're going to keep him in there. Here's Jim Ray now. Jim Ray 2 for 4 today. All right, Fisher now from the stretch. The pitch to Jim Ray. 5-5. And it's a fly ball to right field. This is for Rose. He makes the catch and the runners hold 1 away. Here comes Don Mason. Mason 1 for 4. Lanier, the only batter who has not reached base, has not had a hit today. He did reach base, though. Everyone else with hits. It's 1 out, first and second. 1 in. 9-4. Fisher. And the pitch to Mason. That is 3-7 right-handed, and he grounds it to second. And that will be a double play. No one was being held. So Helms turns the double. The side is out. But a run was scored. That's going to be it for Fisher. Little Al Jackson is warming. We have the real Dan Alexander. And we welcome you to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Little Al Jackson died in Port St. Lucie in 2019 at 83 years old. Thank you, Kurt Miller. Oh, Lord, I'm going to die. Oh, Lord. I'm definitely going to die someday. Oh, Lord, that's a bummer. I just hope I'm asleep when it happens. Christ. Fisher pitched 2 innings. He allowed 3 hits. He struck out 1 and allowed 1. It will be Little Al. The late Little Al Jackson coming in to pitch the 9th to the Giants. Meanwhile, Bobby Bolin comes out in his 3rd endurance inning, and he has retired 6 in order and retired the side in order in the 7th. He has seemingly settled down. Oh, that's good, Real Dan. Great move. Whatever works is my philosophy, Real Dan. That's my... You're lucky to be able to even travel. I don't even travel. Here's Boland pitching to the Reds. Now they're down by 5. It's 9-4 game. And Tommy Helms leads it off. Woodward on deck. Then we expect a pinch hitter for Fisher. And Kurt Miller notes that little Al Jackson threw out the first pitch in 2010 on Jackie Robinson Day at Citi Field. I believe he was an original Met, Kurt Miller, but I could be mistaken. Helms 0 for 3 today. Here's Boland. 1-9, and he grounds it to short for Lanier. 1 down. Now Woody Woodward. Boland. And the pitch to Woodward. That's 1-7, right-handed, and he walked him. Reds down by 5 here. In the bottom of the 8th, there's going to be a hitter for Jack Fisher. Yes, he was an original Met, Kurt Miller notes. We'll bring in Ted Savage. We haven't brought him in a while. Ted Savage. Hitting for Fisher with 1 out and Woodward on first. This is Boland's 3rd endurance inning. He is fresh and settled. Savage steps into the box. Here's Boland. The windup from the stretch, I'm sorry, and the pitch to Savage. That is 5-6 right-handed, and oh, that's a re-roll. That is a complete re-roll, and we do a whole new re-roll on that. Oh, Lord. That's a 6-9 right-handed, and it's a fly to right. Tough break there for the Reds. Bonds is under it, and it's 2 away. Tough break. It's a whole new re-roll on that, not just the 20 die. 2 outs now with Woodward on first. Here's Rose, 3 for 4. 69 was Little Al's last season. And he's warming in the bullpen, ready to come in. Here's Rose, 3 for 4, switch hitter. Batting left against Boland, and the pitch to Rose. That's 1-7 right-handed, and he walked him. So look at that, Bobby Boland, 1 hitter walk away from fatigue with Ron Herbel warming. See if Boland can get out of this without fatigue. Tolan steps in. Rose on first, Woodward on second, 2 down. Here's Boland. And the pitch to Tolan, 2 bobbies here. 3-6, right-handed, and that is a base hit. Woodward comes in to score. And here comes Bristol. And that's going to be it for Boland. Enough is enough. He has reached fatigue even with 2 outs. Have a little break in the action here as Bristol pulls, Clyde King of the Giants pulls, and Ron Herbal will come in, and he would be eligible. He is not eligible for the save. It is a 9-5 ball game. Ron Herbal is the choice. Bolin pitched 7 2/3 innings, and he gets a good hand as he comes off the field. He allowed 12 hits. He walked 3. He struck out 5. And he has allowed 5 runs. He's responsible for first and third with 2 outs. As Herbal takes his warm-ups. It's 9-5. And here's Herbal. He's ready. It's going to be Alex Johnson. Don't count the Reds out here. It's San Francisco 9, Cincinnati 5 with, holy shit, yeah, 2 on. And 2 out. Johnson 1 for 4. Herbal is ready. The windup and the pitch to Johnson. That's 1-4 right-handed. It's a ballpark effect. Whoa! Johnson right-handed in Cincinnati. 1-12. It is a base hit on that grass field. Whoa! Rose scores. That'll be charged to Bolin, who, as Kurt Miller notes, has benefited from this Giants offense today. Now Bolin has allowed 6 runs. He's responsible for Tolan also. He can't lose it. It's a 9-6 game. And Tony Perez comes up. He's the tying run at the plate with Herbal on the mound. Tony 1 for 4. 2 runs in this inning. Reds down by 3. Perez the tying run at the plate. 2 down, bottom of the 8th. Here's Herbal. And the pitch to Perez. Oh, that's 1-6. And that is that's a re-roll. And I think, I think that I just re-rolled the 20 die on that. I think I made a mistake on the other one. That my philosophy, it is a whole re-roll. I'm sorry. I gotta get that straight. We did it in this game. It's a full re-roll. So Perez will get another shot at that. It's a controversial call. Here's the pitch from Herbal to Perez, 1-7, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. Some of you may debate that, but the whole goddamn thing is a re-roll. There were 2 runs. And we're heading to the 9th. It's a 9-6 ball game. It's not easy making those calls. And here's little Al Jackson. Little Al. I'll continue to follow that. that we do complete re-rolls on any re-roll. Complete re-rolls. When a die is off the edge. Complete. It's being argued, but to no avail. What a game it's been. 9-6 Giants. Little Al Jackson on the mound. And Rhodes Scholar has emailed me some Reds pitchers. Whoa, let's check that out. Look at this. Whoa, this will be great. Mel Queen, and you know, adding the team is such a big help. Adding the team also helps. He has sent me Jose Pena, Camilio Pascual. We're going to need these people. And John Noriega. We thank you so much. And it really helps when you add Cincinnati there, Rhodes Scholar. Rick, you jump in anytime you want. Let me add this to my Strat-O-Matic cards file. Thank you to Rhodes Scholar. Good to know we have them. But nevertheless, Al Jackson will pitch top of the ninth. Here's Hal Lanier now. Okay, Jackson. The windup, the pitch to Lanier. That's 1-2 left-handed, grounds it to first for May, 1 out. We pride ourselves in integrity here in our replay here. And that question of, is it a full re-roll? Is it just a die re-roll? And I may have in the past done just a 20 die re-roll. But even if I did, I have switched, and we're going to stay consistent. And the philosophy of that is, if the thing is like it's like, you can see me doing it with a die. It's kind of hard for me to layers. Well, if it's sort of on the edge, it affected the whole roll. And there's Kurt Miller talking about the Reds pitchers, Bucky Walters, Vandermeer, Paul Derringer, a solid rotation. And they won the pennant, I believe. I know they won the pennant. I don't know. They won the pennant in 39 and 40. I don't know if they beat the Yanks. They played the Yanks both times. And Bob Barton is stepping in. I think the Yanks beat him both times, but I could be wrong. Here's little Al now. And the pitch to Barton. Whoa, and that's a re-roll. You see that? It's not fun to call those, but they are what they are. That's going to be a 1-5 left-handed, and he taps it back to Jackson. Little Al fields it and throws to May, 2 outs. And here comes Ron Herbel. Oh, so the Tigers 1-40. Really? I don't know what happened to my memory. Ron Herbel in it to save it. He's not eligible for the save, actually. Ron Herbel is a 1WR. It's been a very peculiar ball game to me. Okay, here's little Al now facing Herbel. Herbal a 1 WR right, 36-39. Okay, here's Little Al. The windup and the pitch to Bolin. I'm so sorry. To Herbal. 2-6, and he struck him out. So a nice inning for Little Al Jackson. A 1-2-3. Despite his chunky 6+ ERA, we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. This is it, folks, for the Reds. It is 9-6. And Ron Herbal takes the mound. He came in to relieve Bolin. And it's going to be bench May and Helms. With the Reds down by 3. Here's bench 1 for 4. He had a solo home run in the third. Herbal into his windup. And the pitch to bench. That's going to be 6-11, right-handed. And it's a base hit to right for bench. And by the way, as I see it, Herbal came in when Herbal came in, just to let you all know, here. And at the time, it doesn't really matter, but at the time they were leading by more than 3 runs. So even though they're down by 3 now, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, Granger, yeah. We did not use Granger, yeah. He pitched in the, Granger pitched, no. Maybe Granger should have come in, but so be it. Here's Lee May. Herbal from the stretch. The pitch to May. That's 3-6 right-handed. It's a drive hit out into the gap. Rolling to the wall, a double. Bench goes to third and holds. And here comes Helms. The tying run at the plate. He's a WW. And here's Clyde King. That's going to be it for Herbal. It's going to be Frank Lindsay coming in. He's rested. Now Lindsay has a chance for a save if he completes this inning with just a 3-run lead. We use current rules, I believe. It's just a very strange game. Herbal pitched 1/3 of an inning. A quick move by Clyde King, the pitcher. Lindsay coming in from the bullpen now. And while he takes his warm-ups, I will get probably my last cup of coffee right now. The 9th inning drama again, Kathy Harden notes. And to note with Kurt Miller, I try not to make bad calls, you know, but I say I don't think there are too many of them. And sure, I used Ramos Fisher because they were down by so much. And I say it's all built in. It's all freaking built in. In fact, I can't have any more coffee. Folks, I'm done with the coffee. Really, I am so done with the coffee today. It's almost noon. Frank Lindsay taking his warm-ups on the mound. It's going to be Tommy Helms to lead it off, to come up. Second and third. He's the tying run at the plate. And a very good pitcher, Tommy Helms. Frank Lindsay comes in to save it here. With nobody out. And Tommy Helms steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 4. He's the only, actually he is the only Reds player besides Arrigo and pinch hitters, Savage, to not reach base today. Okay, Lindsay is ready. From the stretch, the pitch to Helms. Infield is back. That is a 4-6 right-handed, and that is a ground ball to third. And Mason holds the runners and throws Helms out. One away. And here's Woody Woodward. Big out. Big freaking out. Okay, Woodward steps in. Woodward 1 for 3. Singled, scored, walked and scored. Lindsay from the stretch. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it to second. A run will come in. And May will go to third. That run will be charged to little Al Jackson. I'm so sorry to Ron Herbal. I'm just not with it this morning. And there's going to be a pinch hitter here for little Al Jackson. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're allowed to have an off day, right? As managing. 2 outs now, and it is a 9-7 ball game. And let's see who's going to hit. They don't have much. Wait a minute. Let me see what. Let me take a peek again at what the wonderful Road Scholar sent me. Oh, yeah, he will. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bristol. Absolutely, Kurt. Jose Pena and Noriega. I want to look at the stats on these people. Against Lindsay, a right-hander. John Noriega. My God, he was 6'4", 185. Played 2 seasons in his whole career. Oh, he's a pitcher, for Christ's sakes. The only choice I have here is Jose Pena. Let's take a look now. with 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. There's a Jose Pena today. Oh, here he is. Here he is. My God, he's a pitcher too. Yeah, they're all pitchers. Oh, okay. Oh, that takes care of that. I didn't realize they're all frickin' pitchers. It's Lee May on third, 2 outs. There's going to be a hitter here for Little Al. Let's see who it is. It's going to be, it's going to be Pat Corrales. Pat Corrales coming in to hit. The decision has been made. Yeah, thank you, Rick. It's just a little off day for me today, Rick. In this game, just a little bit off. I do try very hard, and I'm hard on myself. The good idea about it, Rick, is that it's all built in. If I was a chronically made mistakes and errors and negligence and things like that, that would be one thing, but I don't think so. I think I do a pretty consistent job, and then when errors or mistakes, then it's built into the replay. Built right in. Here's Pat Corrales, last chance for the Reds. I believe he died recently, Kurt. I could be wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 9-7, Giants. Yeah. Kurt Miller notes with that Cincinnati offense, you can't bring up your mop-up men in too early. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Are you talking about your best relievers? Okay, Corrales steps in, right-handed hitter. He's the tying run at the plate. Lindsay from the stretch with May on third. Here's the pitch to Corrales. That is 6-8 right-handed. It's a base hit up the middle. May comes home. Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. Corrales with the big pinch hit. Maloney can hit, yeah, well, Kurt Miller likes to bring in pitchers when appropriate, and he is a 7NR. Darrell Cheney will come in to hit for run for Pat Corrales. Cheney running for Corrales. So Frank Lindsay in a jam here. Cheney on first, the tying run. It's a 9-8 ball game, and it's, of course, Pete Rose. Rose can win this game with one swing of his bat. Here comes Rose. Lindsay trying to finish this up. It's 9-8. Here's Lindsay from the stretch, and the pitch to Rose. That's 111, and it's hit deep. Oh, to center. Back to the wall goes Mays, and he makes a basket catch. Oh, to end the ball game. Oh, what a catch by Mays. Kurt Miller. It was a basket almost identical to his 54 catch in the World Series. Oh my, Rose slammed it. It was a 111 right-handed. Wait, it's a ballpark effect. Oh, it's a ballpark effect. Let's slow it down here. Oh, Jesus Christ, a ballpark effect on a 111. Actually, that was to left field. I'm sorry, it was not Mays. It was a 111, right-handed, not to Mays. Forget about that and forget about that. It is a, yeah, he died in August. It's a ballpark effect. This is the ball game right here. It's Cincinnati. It's Rose, a left-handed hitter with a 20. Oh my God. Home run 1-19. It is caught by the right fielder. Oh, Lord. The catch is made by Bonds. And Rhodes Scholar is correct. What a catch by Bonds. What an ending. He literally stole a home run from Pete Rose, and the ball game is over. My God. Oh, this was a game. Oh, Lord. Oh, let's look at it all again. 111. Right-handed. There it is. You know, it's funny how it says left here, but it turned out to be the right fielder on the chart. This is all ignored. We go to the home run. Rose again, switch hitter, batting left in Cincinnati. And it was home run 1-19. How close can that be? It's a fly ball to right. 20. Wow. What a game. One of the most unnerving games I've played in a while. The final score: San Francisco Giants 9, Cincinnati Reds 8. Quick wrap up. Oh, I forgot to put in Herbal here. Christ. Herbal gets charged for 2 runs. Lindsay gets the save after all. All in the win. Lindsay pitches a full inning. It was a very, very strange game. Adigo gets the loss. The final line: San Francisco 9 runs, 11, 14 hits, no errors. Reds 8 runs, 16 hits, out hitting, and 1 error. That's a shame, Kurt Miller, yeah. There it is. Here's the first game. It was 4-3 Giants. Marichal with the win, his 24th. Reds came back. They were down 4-1. They got 2, and that was it. Marichal was taken out due to fatigue. And here in the second game, a thriller, and not one of the best games that I've managed. Kathy Harden, thank you. It's nice of you to say, but that's the way it goes. And we will see you later. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to put these 2 in the books. Stay strong. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Indeed, Kurt Miller. Indeed. Great comeback. They almost came back in the first game, too. I'm looking at a 2. Yeah, you have to question the use of the Reds pitching, of course. And Dave Bristol will get a lot of flack for that. I'm looking at a 2 p.m. start for the Minnesota game. I'll catch you all later.